What's going on, YouTube? You are watching Randy Talks Mets, and my name is Randy. And guys, today we are going to talk about a crazy 13-inning game yesterday. I mean, the New York Mets lost the craziest game in history I've ever watched, man. I mean, 13 innings and so many chances to score, and they just couldn't get it done. We're going to break down Juan Soto, what he did. We're going to break down Brett Beatty, what the at-bats that he was taking. So, man, and Mark Vientos, we're going to get the latest on him. Brandon Nimmo also, man. I mean, we got to talk about it. And we had Griffin Canning in this game and Clayton Kershaw. And there was a big rain delay. And honestly, this game changed. After the rain delay, this game changed. Max Crannon came in. He gave up some runs. But, I mean, the runners in scoring position opportunities that the Mets had, they went 2 for 14. 2 for 14. They had so many opportunities to get runs in to win the game, and they couldn't get it done. In the ninth inning, they finally came back, and it was a 5-2 game. They scored 3 runs off Tanner Scott. Tanner Scott is one of the best closers in the game. And it's unbelievable. It's crazy. You came back, and you still lost. So 13 innings, so many opportunities to win, but we got to talk about Lindor. I mean, 0 for 4, 2 walks, did not get the job done. Starling Marte had 2 hits. You had Juan Soto, who went 0 for 5. His average right now is 236. He is looking pathetic right now. Juan Soto is looking pathetic, and I don't know what's going on with Juan Soto. He's not driving the ball. First of all, we finally saw the Soto shuffle, and it's crazy. We finally saw it, and nothing happened. I don't know. This guy does not look the same. He doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't look good. He's hitting ground ball outs he's not driving the ball. And that's really something that's concerning to me and concerning to Met fans. I mean, at the end of the day, Juan Soto is one of the best players in the game, and he's not getting it done. Multiple opportunities, and you're not getting the job done. And I mean, how don't you score in the 10th inning, 11th inning, 12th inning? I mean, how is crazy. But man, Mark Vientos, he had a abdominal soreness, and he couldn't start this game. So this really sucks for the Mets. Honestly, it really sucks for the Mets. But going back to Soto, I mean, 0 for 5 with a batting average of 236. This guy doesn't look the same. He looks pathetic. He's hitting weak ground outs, and he's getting beat on the fastball. It's something that you kind of did not see happening with Juan Soto, and I never thought this was going to happen with Juan Soto. He's looking worse than he's ever looked before. And yes, it's early. It's not even early. Right now, we're going into Memorial Day, so it's not really early. We're May 24th here. It's not early. This is a concern, and I'm very, very concerned about Juan Soto. I don't know what's going on with him. He's just not driving the ball, and he has to pick it up here. But the runners in scoring position opportunities, the Mets have to do something about it. I don't know what the hell they got to do, but they got to do something about it. And they tried to change the lineup, and now it seems that Juan Soto is going to be in the third spot. Alonso's going to be the cleanup hitter. But right now, the beginning of the season, it was Juan Soto cold and Alonso and Lindor carrying the team. And now they're not carrying the team. And everybody's cold. Everybody's cold except for Tyrone Taylor and Marte got a couple of hits. So at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on with the New York Mets, but this is not looking good for the Mets at all. So they got to pick it up here. And we're going to get into Mark Vientos. So he has abdominal soreness. He didn't start the game, and he wasn't available. He wasn't available off the bench. He wasn't available at all. I don't know what this is going to lead to. Maybe Mark Vientos, they saying is going to be day-to-day. And when they say day-to-day, usually the guy literally shows up the next day and plays. So I don't know if it's going to be just one of those cases. But what I heard is he was swinging, and he had some pain in his abdominal, and that's not good. That is not good. So I don't know if this is going to lead to an IL stint. I don't know if he's not going to play today. But it's really concerning about Mark Vientos, because when you looked at the start of the night, you had Mark Vientos in the lineup. He was in the second spot, and the lineup looked really good with Mark Vientos in the second spot. And then you had Marte there, and obviously, but Mark Vientos is a big player for this team. This guy is a big player for this team, and I don't know what's going on. I hope he gets well, because the abdominal soreness is concerning. I hope it's not an IL stint, but if it is, then maybe this will bring up an opportunity for the prospect Ronnie Mauricio, who I think is going to be a stud. I think he's going to be great. Ronnie Mauricio has so much potential, and maybe this opens up the door for Ronnie Mauricio. But we got to talk about another prospect, and that is Luis Angel Acuna. The at-bat that he had, man. I mean, when was this at-bat? Let's see. When exactly was this at-bat? Because this was a horrible at bat by the Luis Angel Acuna here. Let me see here. It was let's see here. Bases loaded. Let's see. Was it the 11th inning? Yes, it was the 11th inning. The 11th inning, and Luis Angel Acuna had a 3-1 count, and I mean, this guy has been wild. Luis Garcia has been wild. And Luis Angel Acuna swings the bat when you could have won the game after one pitch. After one pitch, you could have won the game. And if he would have walked, the Mets would have won the game and we would have been good. But no, Luis Angel Acuna is young and he wants to do something big. And that's just a young guy being a little too swing happy there. I mean, you gotta take the ball there. You gotta take the ball. And the umpire has been off and on all night. So you gotta take the chance here. So honestly, Luis Angel Acuna is not playing well. He is struggling. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's gonna lead to an opportunity for Ronnie Mauricio. But Luis Angel Acuna, Mark Vientos, they're really important players to this team. Luis Angel Acuna, yes, he's struggling a lot, but his speed is essential to this team. So I don't know if they're going to send him down. I don't know if he's going to get more starts and he's going to pick it up here. But I like Luis Angel Acuna, but you got to take that. You got to, come on. You got to take the ball there. You got to take a ball. Especially if the ball wins the game. If it's a walk, it wins the game. And they couldn't get it done. So, but so many opportunities here. So many opportunities. 2 for 14 with runners in scoring position yesterday. It was a very pathetic sight, honestly. And Tyrone Taylor and Brett Beatty. Those are the guys that's really only hitting right now. And Starling Marte got a couple of hits, and the bullpen was great. The bullpen gave so many opportunities for the New York Mets to win the game, and they couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done. And it's concerning to me that the runners in scoring position, they just can't get over this hump. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what's going on, but Lindor, Alonso, Soto, I mean, they're so cold right now. Soto can't hit a stick. He can't hit nothing right now. I don't know. The batting average is .236. I am very, very concerned about Juan Soto. So, I mean, we got to pick it up here. This is a big series for the New York Mets, and you had to have that first game, man. You got the comeback, and you couldn't get it done. You couldn't get it done. So, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens, but I think Juan Soto needs to pick it up here. He is a guy that is a very, very important player to the New York Mets, and he has to get it done. He has to get it done. I mean, 0 for 5 and with the most pathetic ground outs. It's like he's not getting anything on the ball. He's not driving the ball. I don't know what's going on. It's very, very concerning with Juan Soto. And Lindor, it's been cold. He got a couple of hits in Fenway, but honestly, the top of the lineup, Alonso's been really cold. I don't know what's going on with Alonso. He does not look the same. He's chasing a lot lately, and I'm hoping Alonso will get out of it. Because the team needs him. The team needs him. And Alonso is the best person, and Luis Torrens and Tyrone Taylor probably are the best people with runners in scoring position that you want in that spot. And Alonso, I don't know, he's not getting it done lately. So I think some storylines to watch is definitely Juan Soto and what he does in this series, because 0 for 5 the first game, I think he might have got booed in the last at-bat. I think he might have got booed. So the Met fans are not patient here. They want this guy to do well, and he did the Soto shuffle, and it's just like he hasn't got it done. And it's concerning, but We'll see what happens, but I think Alonso needs to pick it up here. We got to get the Alonso. His average is going down a little bit, and yeah, so we'll see what happens. But man, I just hope that the Mets and Soto and all these guys, like, they perform. They perform the way they're supposed to. If you enjoyed the video, definitely do me a favor. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Guys, I'm out of here. Let's go, Mets. LFGM for life.